guys. I hope you can hear me okay. Let's see, everything working. Perfect. I'm decided not to do a live stream for the continuation of this. I'm just feeling real shitty today. Not feeling up for it. I got my my robe on. I got tea. I just feel like poop. So we're just gonna do this as a recording. I'm gonna turn my camera off and we're gonna finish out this little bit left of this game. I'm looking forward to it. Camera off. All right. So I just talked to him.
Mr. Holmes?
Let's go to the Imperial Club.
Sorry. Double. You got double there. I don't remember where the Imperial Club was. There it is. I was like, where is
the Imperial
it?
Club. Let's see if I can find Joseph Hyam Levy.
Nope. Okay. Let's go to knock. Or just go in,
sir.
or whatever the situation.
Can I help you, sir?
Indeed, I have an urgent message from Mr. Joseph Levy, the Aldgate butcher.
I regret, sir, but Mr. Levy is not at the club at present. You can wait for him if you wish.
I thank you. Do you know where I can find him? His home address, perhaps? It is a very urgent matter.
I am sorry, sir, but we do not give out information regarding the club members to people outside the group.
Well, I mean, of course they don't. That would be bad.
I must find a way to enter the Imperial Club without having to go through the entrance hall. Judging by the sound of voices and applause, there is a meeting going on at this very moment. I'll have to be very cautious.
Pardon me, sir, but the club is only open to men.
I must find a way to enter the Imperial Club.
Yes, I was trying to go back out the door, sir. Alright, let's go. Let's see.
Cole, it's a service door and firmly locked. There must be a stock room in the cellar beneath this room. There is a cellar window behind this barrel, which is preventing me from passing. If I can just get into the coal cellar, I shall be in the place. This barrel is on a wooden pallet, but it is too heavy to be moved. I will need a pivot.
A pivot? Let's see.
There we are. My pivot is in place. Now, let's find something to tip over this barrel.
Let's see. Pole of some kind. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do that.
I should be able to make it tip over.
Okay.
Closed. The cellar window is locked from the inside by a simple iron hook.
Do I have something in my inventory for that? Nope. I mean, except
Closed.
matches. I'm missing something dumb.
Closed. The cellar window is locked.
I don't have anything in my inventory, right? Yeah, it's just the matches. I'm assuming I need something to, like, loop.
Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here.
Let me see. Gotta be in the room. Like there, it must be one of those hangers, but I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Gotta look closer. Look closer.
A note
Oh, there we
encouraging
go.
members of the Jewish community to remain prudent and vigilant after rumors about the Whitechapel murders.
Oh, there's the hanger on the floor. Okay.
This may come in handy.
Anything else in here? No. Okay. Go back out. Go back over to the... I keep losing, like, my directional...
Closed. Closed.
Ah,
the cellar
come on.
window is locked from... Let's go. Good.
Let's go.
try to find the exit that leads to the club.
All right. Come on. Okay, my computer froze up for a second there. That was no fun.
This may come in handy.
Key to something. I don't know what it's a key to, but...
Closed. Administration. Perfect. This must be where the information on club members is kept. The kitchen. It's closed, and besides, I won't find what I'm looking for in there. No, that's not a good idea. The watchman is still there. I must find a way to get him to leave. The kitchen. It's closed, and besides, I won't find what I'm looking for in there. No, that's not such a good idea. There's a meeting taking place. Administration. Perfect. This must be where the information
how
on
am I
club
going to
members
get
is
the watchman to leave his post?
closed. 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 The kitchen. It's closed, and besides, I won't find what I'm looking for in there.
Yeah, shush.
Let's hope that it really is the key to this door. Administration. Perfect. This must be where the information on club members is...
Come on, close the door after me. There we go. Alright. Looking through paperwork, being a nosy bitch.
Some square metal tokens. Curious. There is a document.
If your club needed kosher meat when you have any special functions, I would be available to furnish it for you. Guaranteed. A compliment abattoir will be delivered directly to your Jacob. By Joseph Levy, huh?
There must have been litigation between Joseph Hyam Levy and Jacob Levy. A page from an old Yiddish English dictionary. Court's proceedings.
Yiddish dictionary,
Curious.
huh? Bunch of stuff that I'm gonna have to look
This
at
must be the
later.
club safe. What I'm looking for is probably inside. I need something.
Oh, do I need the key?
This must be the club's safe. What I'm looking for... The lock on this chest is very sophisticated.
Oh, it's like
Let's see.
a puzzle thing. Gotcha.
No, that's not it.
Gotcha. Okay. I do have a guide out as well, so. I'm just kind of following the guide here. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. And 8 up at the top. Oh, I get it. It's like Sudoku. All the symbols have to match.
Elementary. I need something.
What do you need?
These documents contain some words in Yiddish, which reads from right to
Oh,
left.
lordy. Okay. Okay. Let's do... Oh, goodness. That was loud. There's a loud bang outside. I don't know what's going on with that. Mm-hmm. The man of God, huh? Okay, so the N is also... Hold on. We know from blah 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 that enables us to count everything in the world. See, and thus we know that Lester counts as 439 and he is blessed because 439 is also blah blah blah, which means the man of God. Mr. Bath is 403. Okay, so let's do a B's that one. Gotcha. Okay. H. I think I'm just gonna follow the guide. It would take me 10 years to figure this shit out. E.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Born in home address, Middlesex Street. That's quite a street.
Here we are. I have the address of this Joseph Chaim Levy, 36 Middlesex Street. Now, let's try to get out of here without being seen.
Hook, bucket, rope. I don't know what I need the hook, bucket, and rope for, but that's alright.
Blast! My exit has been sealed off. The barrel was replaced. I'll have to find another way.
Nope, come on, go this way.
The kitchen. It's closed, and besides, I won't find what I'm looking for in there. No, that's not a good idea. I can't get out through the window. It's blocked and appears to be reinforced. I'll have to find another way out. This may come in handy.
Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Let me see. Da-da-da. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
I need something.
Okay. What's going on here?
I need something.
Oh, the candle?
I need something.
Okay. Bucket. Oh, I see. The candle will burn it.
I need something. I need something.
What do I need? Okay. Oh, cans. Okay.
I need something. Now let's quickly hide in that.
Mm-hmm. Run, Sherlock, run!
Let's visit Joseph Levy at 36 Middlesex Street.
Okay, map. Map. No, not. What am I doing? Okay. I already forgot what street we're going to. Hold on. He literally just said. Documents. Middlesex Street. Where is it? There it is.
Here I am in Middlesex Street. Let's find number
Ooh,
36.
all my honey sunk on the bottom. These are going to be some very, very honey strong sips here. Okay. What was the address? It was 36.
Hello, sir. What do you want?
Hello, Mom. I would like to speak with Mr. Levy. Do you know if he's in?
I am Mrs. Levy, his wife. He's not arrived yet.
Do you know when he'll be in?
Oh, no idea. You know, he works at the butcher's and helps at the slaughterhouse. It often happens that he doesn't come in until early morning and then leaves right away.
Well, listen. As soon as your husband Joseph returns, tell him that
My husband isn't called Joseph.
you aren't the wife of Joseph Hyam Levy.
No, of course not. I'm the wife of Jacob Levy. Mr. Hyam Levy used to live here with his parents, but he moved.
Mommy, who's the man that you are talking to?
But this poor child has syphilis. He carries the mark on his face.
Leave us, children. Go back inside with your brothers and sisters.
Yes, Mother.
As I was saying, Mr. Hyam Levy doesn't live here. He works in a butcher's near Aldgate. but I don't know exactly where. But if you find him, he will surely live next door. Butchers always live near their work.
Could you possibly give him a message on my behalf?
I don't see him often, and, well, even though we know him, we aren't on friendly terms, you see?
Is he bothering you, Mommy?
No, Simon, not at all.
That's a handsome boy you have. It's strange that he has light hair.
He takes after his father. Strong, with light hair.
Wait, he sounds familiar to me. A man of about 50 years old, very big, at least 6 feet tall, and left-handed, correct?
You are mistaken yet again. My husband is only 32 years old, no taller than 5'3", and he's right-handed.
Obviously, there are many levies in the area. I will leave you, and I pray that you will excuse the disturbance. Perhaps we will have the pleasure of meeting again. Farewell, Ma'am.
Goodbye, sir.
I think we just figured out who the killer was.
Daddy!
I must return to Baker Street. Let's go to Baker Street.
Baker Street it is. We gonna solve us a mystery.
Well, Watson, not looking so good.
Whose fault is that, Holmes? If you hadn't shown me your masterpiece in clay.
Some actions have much larger repercussions than would be assumed at first glance. Listen, Watson, in a few minutes I will leave Baker Street in order to meet Jack the Ripper and put an end to his crimes. Beforehand, I want to go over all our discoveries to assure myself that everything is clear.
Jack the Ripper? You know the identity of Jack the Ripper?
Without a shadow of a doubt, Watson, and I assure you that we are in possession of all the elements required to determine who Jack the Ripper is. Would you like to do this work with me? Well, we are still missing certain information in order to finish this investigation, Watson.
Are we? Assuming that the murderer is right-handed. Okay. Ooh, 3 things missing on here. MJ Kelly's lungs were subjected to incisions. MJ's organs were detached. Liver and lungs underwent small incisions. Verified the health of his victims. Okay. Was removed. Kidney and uterus was removed. No, that I was gonna say that's not right. Okay, this has a knowledge of anatomy. Is or was a butcher.
Perfect, Watson. Let's determine who Jack the Ripper is, Watson.
Oh, okay. There's a board on a thingy somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Like, where'd it go?
Thus, we have 5 suspects. Let's add the elements that correspond to each of them.
Okay. Okay, Jack the Ripper was James Hardiman and was infected Confronted with... Oh, there's 4 of them. I see. Infected with syphilis was Hardiman and Jacob Levy. Murdered from Whitechapel is Poor. So... Hardiman. Abraham. Jacob are all Poor. Those 2 aren't. Is or was a butcher. I believe Abraham was. James. Jacob. Jewish community. Okay, okay, hold on. It's connected with the Jewish community. See, I don't wanna... Oh, not that one. Okay. Very strong, Francis and Jacob. Other way, other way, other way. We can like swap them out, gotcha. Okay. And the murderer is wearing workers' clothes, so James and Jacob. Abraham also kind of has workman's clothes. Lives in... Oh yeah, it's definitely Jacob. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the only one out of all those guys that's blonde is Jacob, too. Sounds about right.
And there you go, Watson. Jacob Levy, Jack the Ripper.
There's now honey on the bottom of my cup. I need more tea.
And terrifying. But some aspects of this case are still unclear, at least for me.
For example, Watson?
Why does the man only kill prostitutes?
The man kills prostitutes because he blames them for the misery of his life. He must have frequented them assiduously, and during these nocturnal visits, he contracted syphilis, which he passed on to his spouse, and via her, at least one of his children. He is an angry man in despair following a mistake that cannot be fixed.
Why does he only kill such miserable prostitutes?
He never had the means to afford prostitutes of higher standing than Nichols, Chapman and the others. At one point in his life he was forced to steal to make ends meet. This indiscretion cost him dearly. He was imprisoned and exiled from his community. He had frequented low-class prostitutes, thus it was they who infected him and they who must pay.
I mean, it makes sense.
But why did he remove the organs?
To take vengeance on his own community, which rejected him and had more success than he. He is a man who bore the burden of a sinister reputation, that of a thief and a madman, because of his internment. So he took his vengeance in the most cowardly and horrific manner imaginable. He rubbed his knife on the uterus of a sick prostitute before using it. He passed Edow's kidney off as a veal kidney.
Why did he disfigure the faces of the last 2 victims?
Revenge yet again, Watson. This is what you did to my child. You will suffer the same fate.
And the piece of apron and the message at Goulston Street?
The only reason to have placed the piece of apron incriminating the message and attracting attention towards himself is that the people that Levy holds responsible for his arrest live in this building. The butcher's where he committed the theft is found in Goulston Street, and the majority of the butchers who denounced him surely live close to their workplaces.
But finally, Holmes, why didn't his wife or anyone else notice anything?
His wife has many children.
I
And
mean,
must
do
be
they
very
ever know?
busy.
Some of the
The
most
man is a
world's,
butcher, which
like,
must facilitate
worst
things
serial
when one
killers
is
nobody
questioned
ever
by the
knew.
police in the street and must justify the bloodstains on oneself. Furthermore, butchers often work during the night, as the meat must be sold fresh each morning. His nocturnal absences were easily justifiable. Finally, he works in the butchers or slaughterhouses. Nothing could be more simple than slipping a kidney in here and using a knife soiled with human blood there.
This story is frightful, Holmes.
Indeed, Watson. Lies, infidelity, venereal disease, murder, mutilation, and finally cannibalism. A complete anthology of what humans at their most vile are capable.
Let's go at once to Whitechapel and put this madman where he can do no more harm, Holmes.
Let's, Watson.
I do believe we are not alone. I hope these men won't prevent us from passing.
Me? No. But you, yes, Watson. Your journey ends here tonight.
Pardon?
You're sometimes a little hot-headed. Moreover, Mr. Solomonovich has a few things to tell you. I won't be long.
You can come in, Mr. Holmes. He's waiting for you inside. Everything was organized according to your instructions. I don't know how to thank you.
Later. Dr. Watson is awaiting an explanation from you.
Is there supposed to be voices? Because there isn't. Doing? Impersonating what he did? So very confused. I'm kind of confused what is going on right now. Like, why are you acting it out, my friend? This is really weird. He's playing his violin.
Hello, Watson.
Holmes, have you the slightest idea what you are doing?
I think so, Watson.
Leaving this bloodthirsty pervert at liberty and hiding his existence from the London police? What folly!
Certainly, the police will never find their man, but with so many men deployed, this affair will indirectly have a benevolent effect on the crime in the vicinity.
But Holmes, wait! Justice hasn't been served, and we are accomplices to the fact.
Justice? But I don't serve justice, Watson. I serve truth. And incidentally, I serve my country, and I don't think that I have ever served it better than today. Imagine if after months of terror and a murder as abominable as that of Miller's Court, we deliver to the English people a man of the Jewish faith, a journeyman and head of family as the guilty party. A man who forced members of his own people to eat human flesh. All of this contained tension would have exploded in a myriad of anti-Semitic acts which would have thrown Whitechapel into a rage of fire and blood. And this man's family, who are completely innocent and have suffered more than their lot, would have been the first in the line of sight. Should we condemn an entire people to shame and promise them 1,000 wounds because one of their members committed an unmentionable crime? Neither I nor you have the right to do so. Jacob Levy, Jack the Ripper, is now in the hands of his own people.
I mean, yeah, being in the hands of your own people can be
and the
worse.
members of his community who, I remind you, courageously helped us. They took great risks and acted with the most salutary discretion. And, oh yes, it is understood that you cannot chronicle this investigation. It would be best to invent a story that takes us far from London during the somber period, in pursuit of, let's see, something challenging. A ghostly dog that glows in the night.
Don't be ridiculous, Holmes. But what will happen now? The police will endure a serious setback and a real loss of credibility. And this man?
Well, a few months after the murders have ceased, the police commission, finding themselves at an impasse, will come up with a story to tell, and everyone will vow that they know the secret identity of the killer without having the right to reveal it. As for Jacob Levy, Jack the Ripper, he will be imprisoned by his own people. He will pace like a lion in its cage until the end of his days, haunted by his crimes and his insatiable vengeance, until finally the disease which drove him to kill those poor women will finish its work and make him its final victim.
Yikes. Jacob Levy died of general paralysis caused by syphilis. Huh. Well, alright then. I knew it wouldn't take very long to finish this up. I'm glad we played that. We'll play another one soon, I'm sure. We'll see how it goes. I don't know what my schedule is with gaming and stuff like that, but this was really cool. I'm looking forward to going to the newer games that have better quality and don't glitch quite so much, but I'm gonna work my way through them in order. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon.